In today's video, I'm abandoning the campfire and I will survive 99 nights in the forest living inside of a cultist tower. I'm not allowed to return to the campfire, I can't craft, I can't cook, and most importantly with no defenses. I have absolutely no clue how I'll survive against the hungry monsters at nighttime. So I'll be giving myself 10 days to gather as many resources and then I'm forced to move into the tower. Alrighty, we are back with another video, but first things first, we gotta make sure that we got the volcano biome because we need the ram. Let's go, we got the ram, so that means we do have the volcano biome so we can continue on with this game. So we are going to be spending 99 nights at a cultist tower. Huge shout out to Sword Fam for this idea. You all are goated. So don't forget to comment where else I should challenge myself and please make it challenging. And right away, let's just go ahead and level up this campfire to level 2 and then craft ourselves this map as always and just place it down right over here. And well, now let's just go ahead and gather up some resources because we are going to need a bunch of fuel to get this fire to level 6. So let's pick up this old flashlight in the meanwhile because that's going to be our only protection at nighttime against this deer. And well, now we can just go ahead and try to get these pelts. And that was kind of bad because we did not get it. So let's get rid of this guy and there we go. But now all we need is a bunny's toe. And let's go. We got the bunny's foot. So you know what? Since we're already here, we might as well just get rid of all of these wolves. So let's just go ahead and bam, just like that. They're all dead. Take the ski, throw it in there. And we will save this dino kid later on because we only have 10 days right now. And out of the crate over here, we got ourselves a spear. And that's actually pretty good. But in the meanwhile, let's just carry on picking up all the scrap and coal pieces that we see. Bam! Fire level 3. And the great thing about this volcano biome is that there's so much fuel inside of it. So we're going to be able to loot up a lot of things. And what even is this? How is a rock blocking off the house? I have played so many games in 99 nights and this has never happened before. A rock is inside of a house. Like, what even is that? I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that and just carry on picking up all these fuel canisters. Bam! Fire level 4. But very quickly, let's waste no time since the pelt trader is here. Let's get ourselves a good sack. And if you're wondering why we have a 17 sack space, well, that's because I do have the cyber class with the scavenger talent. So it gives me a +2 sack space. And as you all can see, I found myself the cultist tower. So this place right over here is where we are going to be spending 99 nights inside of. But I do want to find some other towers because I want to have some options so that we can grow a sapling layer around it. So let's just go ahead and loot up this house now because the volcano biome did not really have much. And there is a chest over here, but I'm not going to bother looting it up because it's just a waste of our time. We already have a good sack and well, that's pretty much all we need for now. Let's go! We did find the stronghold, so let's just go ahead and mark this on our map and well, we will be back in 12 minutes. So that should give us plenty of time to get a bunch of fuel. And you know what? We might as well just get rid of these alpha wolves because if we can get their pelt just like that, we can get ourselves a strong flashlight when the pelt trader arrives. But I mean, in the meanwhile, let's just take that fuel canister and get out of their way. But we do have to be careful because our health is so low. We cannot get hit right now. If we get hit, we're gonna die. So hopefully I find myself some bandages because I am not trying to die right now. Oh my gosh, we found ourselves a gold chest. So very quickly, let's loot this bad boy up. But we gotta watch out because if a wolf spawns in, we're probably gonna die. And we did get ourselves a rifle, so I'll pick that up and let's just get out of here. So far it's only day 3 and we are sitting at a fire level 4. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and change that because we did get a bunch of fuel canisters. So there we go, fire level 5 now. So I'd say so far everything's going good. So let's just put this pelt right over there and let's get this fire to level 6 ASAP. But wait, before we even do that, I do want to go ahead and get myself this sundial because I do want to know what time it is. Oh my gosh, we got the carnival event. So you know what? We're gonna check this out after we leave the fire, just because I can't be wasting any of our precious time right now. So let's just enter the bear zone now and hopefully we get ourselves this giant sack. But I mean, I'll still take a med kit because we need plenty more heals if we want to survive outside of this fire. Let's go. We got ourselves another bandage and let's loot up this chest. Oh my gosh, I'll take a strong flashlight. It's about to turn nighttime, so we kind of needed that. Okay, our sack space is completely filled to the brim, so hopefully we get ourselves a giant sack. Let's go! I was just talking about it. So now we can just go ahead and start picking up more items before we return to this campfire. And are you kidding me? There's 2 tree houses back to back. There's no complaints over here. I'll just go ahead and loot up everything. So all we're missing now is a strong axe. So hopefully we get that. Oh my gosh, I'll still take a med kit. That's just as good. Let's go. We found ourselves a market as well. So let's just take the seed box and eat all of the food. Oh my gosh, we got 2 back to back. So I'll take the seed box here as well. And well, our sack is filled. So let's just return to the campfire. Oh my, on my way back home, I did find myself a hospital. So let's just go ahead and take all of these heals. And well, we can't really loot up anything else because our sack space is filled. Let's just go ahead, take all of these fuel canisters now, and hopefully this is enough. Are you kidding me? We're at 97 out of 100. Let's just go ahead and get a couple more fuel canisters and we should be good. Alright, we should have enough now, but first let's just take care of this cultist raid. And there we go, just like that, they're all dead. So let's empty out our sack. Bam! Fire level 6 now. So we can just take our extra fuel and we'll put it inside of the fire before leaving. But as you all can see, we did get ourselves a cultist gem from this cultist raid. And well, we only have 1 right now. And if you all look over here, we need 2 for this crafting bench level 4, 1 for this giant bed, and 1 for this oil drill. So let's just make our way towards this stronghold so that we can get the last 2 pieces. Alright, here we are. Let's just go ahead and finish off level 1, but this should be very easy. We just gotta make sure that we spin around them. And this is where the spear comes in handy, because like that, we can just spam the spear and use our rifle and our laser cannon. And just like that, they're all dead. So let's make our way to the last floor now. And well, over here, we just gotta repeat the same process, and they should all be dead in no time as well. So we just gotta deal with the last stack right over here. So let's get rid of this guy first. And well, once we get rid of this guy, the gate should open up. And that's how you clear the stronghold within a minute. So let's pick up these cultist gems, and hopefully we get ourselves a chainsaw out of the ruby chest. And we got ourselves a tactical shotgun. I mean, I'll still take that because that's the best weapon in this game. And then of course I do want these gems, so let's grab all of them. And before we return to the campfire, I do need to find myself this strong axe. So let's just go ahead and open up a couple chests. Alright, we did make our way to this monument right over here, and there are 3 chests. So our luck over here should be good. So from chest number 1, we got ourselves a strong flashlight, so let's just ignore that. Chest number 2 got ourselves an oil barrel, and I mean, I will grab that because that's actually going to be very handy. And oh my gosh, another one's right over here, so let's pick all of that up. And let's just get rid of this cultist real quick. And we got ourselves the strong axe. So now we can just return back to the campfire. And now, as you all can see, we are missing a bunch of logs. So let's just go ahead and chop down a couple trees, and I'll see you all in a little bit.
A few minutes later.
So after 2 days of farming up logs, we do have ourselves 167 logs now. So let's just go ahead, get this crafting bench level 4, and now let's get ourselves all of these beds. So let's get this giant bed, let's get this good bed, let's get this regular bed, and lastly, let's get this old bed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw down these beds over here for now because I don't want their multiplier to take effect just yet. And well, with the rest of our logs, we're just gonna go ahead and just get ourselves 8 farm plots, because that should be plenty for us. And then I do want to get myself 1 lightning rod and then a bunch of bear traps. So let's place this lightning rod right over here, right next to the map, just in case we need that later on. And now let's pick up all of these saplings and then bring all of our farm plots over to our new base, and we'll plant them down. So by the time we move in, all of the food should be ready. So this took a while to find, but this cultist tower right over here is where we are going to be spending 99 nights inside of. So first things first, let's just go ahead and plant down all of these tree saplings, because it is about to turn nighttime, so we do have to do this fairly quick. Alright, that's 1 row down, and now let's start to close it off over here. Perfect, that's all the tree saplings for now. And well, I do want to go ahead and start planting all of these farm plots as well. So let's just go ahead and plant them all down, but we gotta watch out because the ram is here, so he's gonna be quite annoying to deal with, only because he is capable of breaking down our tree sapling layer. And well, that's that's gonna be very annoying. And just like that, it's all of our farm plots planted down. And now I'm just gonna go ahead, drop down all of the bear traps, and well, we will be back here to completely fortify it. But as for now, let's just return to this campfire because we do have a cultist raid we gotta take care of. Alright, Mr. Cultist, this should be fairly easy. Let's just go ahead and group them all up. And wait, what? I completely forgot. We have a tactical shotgun. I can just use that. Bam! Just like that, they're all dead. And since it is day 9 now, I'm just gonna go ahead and place down all of these beds because the multiplier won't take effect until it turns into the next day cycle. So let's place all of those down, and well, now let's start to save some of the kids. Alright, Dino Kid, we already killed all of the wolves, so we can just go inside and let's grab you. And now let's try to make our way to the next kid. So we did make it to Squid Kid's cave somehow, so let's just go ahead and get rid of all of these bears. And then we will get Kraken Girl and Koala Girl later on. And there we go, the bears are dead, so let's throw that key in there. Let's take the kid and let's see what we get out of the chest. You know what, I'll just take that diamond because that's all I want from you. So let's just go ahead, drop off the kids right over here. And I do want to go ahead and craft myself this compass before I forget. And now our multiplier is now at a 7x. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark the Kraken Girl and the Koala Kid, and well, we will save them later on. But as for now, let's just go ahead and try to make the most of tonight because it is the last night and then we are forced to leave. And just like that, we are not allowed back inside of this campfire. And as you all can see, I did turn this campfire into a lightning rod base. And I'm not going to lie, I forgot to put the fuel canisters inside of the fire. So the fire will run out fairly quick. And well, that doesn't matter because that just gives us more of a challenge. Oh my gosh, this is already looking beautiful. But let's just go ahead and empty out our sack because we did pick up a lot of things from the campfire. And now let's just carry on with this sapling layer. And I do want to keep this block as well, so let's just go ahead and plant around it. Perfect, that is looking beautiful. So we're just gonna let all of this grow in, and we are missing a couple saplings, but that shouldn't matter because we should be able to get them fairly easily. But for now, let's just go ahead and make our way on top of this tower because this is where we are going to be spending 99 nights. So let's get rid of the cultists real quick. So it is nighttime now, and well, let's just see what happens. And well, we do have to be careful because if this ram spawns in, he's going to be able to break down our trees, and I do not want that. So far, nothing is happening at all. No wolves are even spawning in. Oh wait, speaking of the wolves, they just spawned in. So let's get rid of him real quick. And we'll not really much is happening right now, so I feel like this is oh no, he's right over there. So let's just make sure that he's not around our base right now because if he is, he's just gonna break down our trees. Or you know what, I can just stay up here for now. My boy is doing nothing to us right now, so I would say night 1 is a success. Yep, and just like that, the ram is gone. So let's just carry on with fortifying this base. But first, I do want to go ahead and check out this church right over here because there should be plenty of bandages for us to pick up. And let's just do this parkour jump because I do want to loot up this chest. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? An infernal sack, that's the last thing I want. So let's just get our butt straight out of here and let's just start saving all of these kids now. You know what? Before we even do that, let's just go ahead and do this carnival since it's already here. So let's take the air rifle and let's just get 5 in a row. And let's just get that deer. There we go. We got 5 in a row. So let's pick up this basketball and I'm pretty sure we have to get 3 in a row, right? So that's 1 right now. We got 2 and that is 3. So let's take these rings now and we have to get 3 here as well. So we just got to find that sweet spot and oh my gosh, we are not finding this sweet spot at all. Are you kidding me? So that's 1. That's 3. That's 3. We got 3. Okay, perfect. So let's just make our way inside now. And as always, this shouldn't be that challenging because for this maze, you just have to follow all of the arrows and you should make your way towards the end. All right, we did make it to the end. So let's just go ahead and loot up this coffin and hopefully we get this site. Are you kidding me? We got ourselves the bouncing blades. It's still a good weapon, but what sucks is that we only have 80 of them. So I guess we're just gonna have to make the most of them. So it is nighttime now, but we did make our way towards Kraken Girl's cave. So let's just use our bouncing blades and see how they are. Hey, yo, they're actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. When they're all grouped up together, it deals a lot of damage. And I don't know what this deer is doing, but he's just riding them like a horse. Like, what are you doing, my boy? I'm just trying to save the kids. Just let me save the kids in peace, my boy. So let's make our way down over here. Let's grab the kid and let's make our way towards Koala Girl now. But first, I do need to eat some steaks or else else I might actually die. So we should be good to explore at nighttime. We just gotta keep a distance from this deer and we should be fine. But when the fire does run out, he's gonna be hungry. And well, when he's hungry, it's gonna be very challenging. So stay tuned for that because even I don't know how we're gonna survive at nighttime against this boy. Okay, finally he is gone. So let's just go ahead and take care of all these bears now. And we do have the tactical shotgun, so this shouldn't take that long, but I do want to use our bouncing blades. And what is this bear doing over there, bro? Like, get off, bro. You need to go back down. What are you doing? And are you kidding me? It took all 80 and they're still not all dead. But I mean, just like that, we got all of them to die. So let's open up the gates. Let's save the girl. And what chest did we get? What chest did we get? We got a gold chest. Are you kidding me? And just like that, we have ourselves a 9x multiplier now. So now we can just focus on our base by collecting a bunch of tree saplings. And then I do want to get a bunch of decorations just to make our base stand out even more. Alright, we are back home. So let's just go ahead and empty out our sack because we did get a bunch of items. So I guess I'll just stay here for now and well, I'll keep y'all updated if anything does happen. But as of right now, nothing is happening and we are completely safe from the danger. And well, just like that, we survived another night at the cultist tower and absolutely nothing happened. Alright, so we did get 23 more saplings and well, this should be enough to completely fortify this side right over here. But hopefully this ram does not spawn in because if he does, he's definitely gonna break down all of these trees. So let's just be cautious. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Speaking of the ram, he is right over there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get him to charge over here. And when he charges over here, I'm gonna go straight inside of the cultist tower. And well, now he should not be able to break down any of our trees. Let's just see what happens. Perfect. He is not breaking down any of the trees. And just like that, it is daylight now, so the ram should be gone. So let's just carry on with this tree sapling layer, but first we are hungry, so let's eat some corn. But just like that, we finished another line. So I would say we need around like 10 more saplings and our base should be completely fortified. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start to decorate this base out a little bit, and then I do want to start kidnapping some kiwis. Let's go. We got kiwi number 1, so let's just take you, and I need to find your siblings as well. Oh no, our map is officially out, so that means we don't have access to this map no more, and the deer is gonna be hungry every single night. So I'm definitely gonna make sure to get my butt back home at nighttime. But first, let's just see if we can get ourselves another kiwi, but it does seem like we found ourselves a church. So let's just go ahead and take all of the heals. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves another kiwi. So let's grab him. And oh my gosh, there are like 3 bears inside of that church. So I'm not going to bother with that anymore. Oh my gosh, there's another kiwi. Let's take him. And now I'm just going to get my butt straight back home. Hey, yo, get away from me. What are you doing out here? I thought the cultists were spawning in. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to make our way on top of this ladder now. And how did he hit me? Are you kidding me? We have to be extra careful now because the batteries for our flashlight are completely out. So we're definitely gonna have to recharge that. But I mean, in the meanwhile, let's just stay over here, I guess. And I don't know how, but we ended up making our way over here. So I guess I'm just gonna stay here now. And well, let's just see if anything happens. So it's about to turn daytime, but I think I found myself a goated spot. Look at this. We have cover over here, so we should be good from the thunderstorm, and well, no wolves spawned up on top of us. So you know what? We are gonna make this our official base at this cultist tower. And as you all can see, all of the bear traps did go off because this silly little deer ended up going through all of them. And I did get a couple more saplings, so let's just go ahead and close this off a little bit more. And I'm not going to close it off completely because I do want this open. And well, now since we do have 6 extra tree saplings, let's just go ahead and try to fill out the gaps. But I'm not going to lie, there are absolutely no gaps at all, so I think we did a good job. And well, now let's just pick up these kiwis and throw them back inside of our base because they are trying to escape for absolutely no reason. So the last guy is right over here, but you know what? We are going to keep him over there because he seems interested in those washing machines. And well, the other two, let's just put them on the roof and see if they do anything at all. But it is about to turn nighttime, so let's just go to our spot. And well, I'll keep y'all updated, but I do want to go ahead and just look down and see if anything does happen. Oh my gosh, how did the deer make it over here? Are you kidding me? I guess I'm just gonna have to look straight down for now, but I don't know how the deer got his way up on top. And well, there we go. We survived another night at the cultist tower, and the deer did absolutely nothing, aside from that one time where he climbed up. But we're not gonna count that. And well, now it's time to give you all a tour of our wonderful base. So right off the bat, I do want to show you all that it's completely fortified all the way around. So if you look, you cannot squeeze inside of these gaps at all because you won't be able to get inside. And well, now this is the front of the base. So first things first, I do want to show you all the courtyard. And well, at the courtyard, we do have a couple pelts right over here from some wolves that we killed. And then we do have an old radio because we do have some hard workers and they need some music while they work. So we do have our boy Kiwi right over there, and his goal is just to pick up all of these carrots, and if he does get hungry, he can just throw them inside of the microwave and cook himself a hot meal. And then of course we do have a fan for him just in case, because it does get very hot inside over here. And then we do have a bunch of oil barrels too, just in case if we want to keep a fire going, but we don't need that right now. And then we have some more food right over here, like a bunch of cakes. And then this is the front of the tower. So there are a bunch of bear traps, so if anyone dares to chase after me while I'm going inside, they will just get annihilated from all of those bear traps. So right when you enter inside of the cultist tower, there is a bear pelt, so take off your shoes right over here. And then this is our washing machine and our dryer machine that the Kiwis do use. And then of course we can't forget about our deer plushie. And now let's just make our way on top, and there's not really much going on over here, but it does seem like the Kiwis did escape, so I guess we will collect them in a second. But there is a spare microwave over here for us because this is our spot. And we have been just chilling at this spot right over here at nighttime, and the deer has not made his way towards us at all, aside from that one time where he just glitched up on top over here. And well, there we go. That's another night we survived at this cultist tower. So I think it's officially safe to say that this base is goated, because there is no way the deer can get his way on top to us unless we do move. But if we don't move an inch, we should be good. I always wondered what happens if I just take a kiwi and throw him inside of the lava. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see what happens. My boy, go inside of the fire. Wait, is he just gone forever? How do I check? Oh wait, no, he doesn't die. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot, but the deer is out. But I do want to check up on that kiwi in a little bit because I have absolutely no clue if he's dead or not. All right, let's just check up on my boy real quick, and I think he's good. Yeah, he is absolutely safe. What are you even doing over here? How far did you even get? So it took us 90 minutes to finish 99 nights living inside of a cultist tower. And I'm not gonna lie, that time is straight dookie. But hey, we survived 99 nights. And our flashlight was out for half of it, so that made it even more challenging. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and just let all of these kiwis be free inside of the lava. So we'll just keep them over there. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. And if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And well, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!